Video 3. Import your spatial data and create a tin model.
Let's start in train, and we're going to start by bringing in our survey data, so that Lidar data and that line work that we'd like to consider. So insert file, we'll come in here, we'll grab those LAS tiles. Now, so we don't have to wait for that to draw, I'm going to hit escape on my keyboard. So there's my Lidar tiles. Now I'm going to just get rid of those tile lines, just keep things nice and concise. And I'm going to bring in my property boundary shapefile. Now I want to see that as some color. And I'm going to want this to be a tin boundary feature. So I don't want my tin when I create it to go outside of there. And this is an optional step here, but we are going to do it just to keep our file as light as possible. So right now I've got just over 7 million points. And we can see we've got points outside of that that shapefile feature. So that shapefile is here, and we've got points all around here, and they're hidden. So let's limit our file size. It'll make it easier to work with and help make sure we don't go outside of that polygon. So we're going to thin our data. So inside this region, we're not going to thin it at all. Outside of it, we're going to remove all of our points. So we've gone from that 7.2 million points down to 2.7 million points. Next, I'm going to add in my lake shapefile. So there we are. Now I'm going to change the line work for this as well, so it's really easy to see what's going on at a glance. And I'm going to make these a negative tin boundary, so they're going to be holes in my tin. And we are going to model our surface. So there is an option here to include your contours. A lot of the time I include my contours. I'm not going to for this. I'm going to rely on my 3D view to see a lot of what's going on for the topography. So I'm going to turn those off. Now if I wanted to include my contours and say I was really uncertain of the quality of my survey data, oftentimes I'll turn my contours off in the first model because we can calculate our tin very quickly, quicker than the contours, and I'll check out that 3D view before modeling my contours, so jumping back into modeling the contours. There we are. There's our surface. Now if we zoom in over here, we can see there's that road that we're tying into. And we don't know where we're going to go yet. So let's bring in our proposed turbine locations. And I am going to set our symbol to be visible in the 3D. And there we are. So that's where we'd like to go to. Now let's bring in an image This is going to just add us a little context for where everything is that we're considering.